So, good evening. How are you?
Good evening to you. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for asking. So, we are meeting for the very first time here, like this way. So, before diving into the conversation, I would like to have your short introduction. Please introduce yourself.
Of course. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. And you can see my name is Meema Shukla, and I'm from UP. As for my academics, so currently I'm pursuing my master's in English literature. And as for my hobbies, so I can say I'm a travel enthusiast and a voracious reader. So that's a bit about me.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so
Thank you. Thank you.
Mahima, you speak so well. There is no doubt at all. Your way of speaking is so good, so majestic. So,
Thank you so
So let me know what is the main motive to interact with the people, whether like this way or whether on audio, because we had a audio call as well earlier. So what is the real
much.
motive that really propelled you to do this?
Right. Actually, when we had a conversation on a voice call already, I told you my background was completely different, right? So, whatever I can speak today, just because I have done a lot of practice, no doubt. So, it's not like a overnight journey when we get this kind of fluency, and you already also have been, through the same path, right? So, you know how much difficult it was for me. And especially sometimes I can say still I find difficulties when it's comes to speak uh, about some topic wise or something which is we are not aware about, right? So we all find difficulties. So I'm working on that area. And overall, if I talk about like, why I'm interacting with others, like as your question was like on a YouTube or it can be a voice call, because if we stop doing practice, so our growth, I can say, becomes stagnant, and which is something I really don't want to do that, right? So YouTube is really helping us, I can say, like not me
Yeah.
only, right, to stay consistent in our throughout the journey. And
Hmm.
just because of YouTube, I personally gained a lot of confidence. So that's the reason.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, I wanted to discuss one very interesting topic, and I would not say it's really unfamiliar for you. I would be discussing first, if you allow me.
Yeah, of course, possible. Yeah.
Okay, so the word is quite heavy, so it feels like it's a very huge topic or something, but it is not. The phrase is hedonic adaptation. Have you ever heard this?
No, I haven't heard it like before. So the first time I'm hearing it. So you have to explain it for me as well. What
Sure,
does it
sure.
mean?
Okay, so hedonic adaptation is nothing. It's a form of feeling. As we know that as a human being, we have so many desires to be fulfilled, and mostly we do so. We make a lot of efforts. We do the implementation. We do the hard work. We slog for hours and hours, and we just get our goal. Let's suppose I set a goal and then I acquire that. I am just imagining here. I set a goal, now I have acquired that. Initially, I found that it was so amazing, so incredible as I acquired that result. Okay. And now my wish has been, fulfilled. Now I feel like satisfying or something, and the kind of pleasure I'm having because of acquiring, gaining that goal. Okay. Now, but it is just for a time, because as a human being, we have so many desires. It is, I think, plethora of numbers of desires we have. There is no end. It is bottomless, I can say. We have unfathomable desires. But yeah, it depends, on our, efforts, hard work, and the kind of dedication, how seriously we are doing it, and the kind of vigilant we are or not, the kind of adamant we are or not, or we are trying to make us, stagnant or something. So here I would like to say, as the goal I have got, that kind of success result I have got. Now it was the pleasure for a moment, for a days, for a few days, okay, and then it has gone, meaning it is nowhere to be seen. Now again, I am seeking for another desire. I have another desire, I have another wish, and now I'm trying to chase that. Meaning I have so many, and the kind of pleasure I got from that result, from that achievement, it has gone faded away because it was transient, it was ephemeral. So we cannot be so dependent solely on one desire. As a human being, our mind is, totally fickle. We have that fickle minded personality. We never, become very satisfied or something. So this is a form of that I can say state, that condition called hedonic adaptation, nothing big. So correlate this can you correlate this, the kind of desires we have, a n number of desires, and few of them we really acquire them, but depends on our choices we make, the kind of habits, new habits we have to make. We cannot do the same thing we have been doing for a long run, and we cannot expect the new thing. You want to get the change, you want to achieve your goal instantly, so yes, you have to make your habit in a different way, just change your habit or something. And the kind of hedonic adaptation I'm telling you, it is the kind of pleasure, it was ephemeral. For a moment it was, now again there's a new wish, it has emerged from my mind, from my heart, and now I'm chasing that. Meaning there is no as such fulfillment. We are never satisfied as a human being. So this is all about the state of hedonic adaptation. So what do you think? Don't you think that literally we have so many desires, and to some extent it is okay, but to chase it, blindly, you are chasing that, and you're losing someone, meaning losing your family members time, you're not able to give the time to your loved ones, that quality time or something. So it takes you a lot away from you. What is your stance on this?
Like, as you already have explained very beautifully, no doubt, and you
Thank
mentioned
you.
it correctly. Yes, what I observe and what I think, like chasing a dream or like, fulfilling your desire, nothing is wrong, right? But there always should be a boundary, right? Like where you don't forget your family, your own mental peace, and your health. We should
Mhm.
like, make sure um, we don't deprive our this cycle, right? And apart from that, if we are working very hard to get something, and as you mentioned, after some certain period of time, it's ephemeral, right? Like, it doesn't last for a more than a week or a month, right? Just remember once we got our 1K subscriber on our channel, like how happy we were, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a dream, correct? And when we got it like for a day and week, we were like very happy and we were over the moon. And after that, again, we chase for 5K, 10K. So it's a never ending desire. We all human beings. It can be any form of like, it can be your job, your personal life, your professional life. So for that, I don't think so there is any solution, but we have to feel, contentment in our life. It's not like always you are chasing and you are running and you're complaining about your life, like you are not successful, you're not like worth it, and you are not getting like there's always like a in our mind we complain and we blame to others, right? Because of our circumstances, we are not able to do it. So we have to like stop it in somewhere. Okay. So then apart from that, if you are doing or if you're working hard, so nothing is wrong. I can say that. So that's all I wanted to share. I don't know, like, whether my answer was satisfied or not, but yeah, that was my opinion.
No, no, it is satisfying. It is satisfying. And the thing is, all of a sudden, I just threw one topic. And I would say, although the name is quite formidable, like kind of fearing or something, but it is not. If we, just go through the topic, and when small pieces we, just put together, so it feels like it is nothing. It's just form of emotion. That's it. And when it comes to explain and discuss about emotions, whether it's our emotions, whether it's like any friend's emotion, the kind of feelings they have for us or something. So it becomes little easier for us. It is not that time a Herculean task to be discussed, but yes, initially it feels like that the kind of impromptu topic I have brought up. Okay, so I can say the topic, meaning the point you chose, you picked about 1K subscriber or something. I would take very small example here. When I hear this word and the kind of desires we have, and there is no fulfillment as such, and the kind of contentment, there is no contentment. Suppose you're so hungry, you're like starving, okay, and now your favorite food is in front of your eyes, okay. So when you have your first bite of that meal, morsel of that meal, the kind of contentment you get at the same moment, you will feel like over the moon. The kind of contentment that I had my that morsel of meal, okay. But again, second bite, third bite, and the last bite, in your last bite you are not going to get the same emotion, that same feeling, the first feeling, the first emotion you had in your first morsel of that meal. This is called like a kind of you know contentment, satisfaction or something. But yeah, as we are talking about the desire, so it is never ending thing, I can say. In fact, we don't have as such a kind of a control on this. But yes,
Right.
if you are chasing, you just keep on chasing, so to some extent it is not good for your emotional health, your mental health. Do not become this much insane to chase your dream, and you're losing your loved ones time, and your health as well. If your health is being deteriorating, so this is also not good. You are like overhearing what your own people are saying to you. You're not listening to them just because of you're chasing your dream. In today's scenario, it is okay to chase your dream, because you are going to get that name, fame, money, and all. But yes, what about the family's time? What about your loved ones? So, because nowadays it is nowhere to be seen that we are sitting with our parents, our family members, and then utilizing that time, quality time, spending that
Right.
time, good time, okay. It is not happening because we all are running, we all are chasing behind something, as we are hankering after something, we want to grab something in just a moment. And it is not going to happen, at the spur of the moment, it is not going to happen. You need to put in efforts, you need to be really dedicated and be positive, the kind of mindfulness, it should be there, it all
Right.
works together.
Right. So have you ever been to in that kind of situation where you were chasing uh, anything in your life, and that something couldn't work for you, and end of day you just give up on that thing? So is there any what I can say incident in your life?
See, to be very precise, I never have done these kind of stuffs, chasing and chasing. I have lived that moment, the present moment. I think this is the gift from the God, that you need to be at your present, whatever is happening. If something happened and that is very good for you, and you feel that you are very fortunate enough, and it was your in serendipity. So I think just be blessed, feel like blissful, at the same moment. But nowadays it is not happening because we are encompassed with so many negativities, and the kind of thought process, it is also becoming really devious, whether it's our own thought process. Sometimes we also, by ourselves, we detest something, we criticize, we do not like ourselves. This also happens. So in my case, that never ever have happened. But the thing is, it is not good, it is not accurate for your emotional health, for your mental health. If you feel like somewhere stuck, okay, move ahead and do something good for yourself. Because we definitely, we will be struggling something, something negative, meaning the kind of setbacks, impediments, but it is all your choice. Once you have acquired your goal, your result is in front of your eyes, be happy with that, be satisfied with that. and then do something big. Because yes, it doesn't mean that you have got your goal and you are sitting idle, you're doing nothing. No, you cannot be stable this much, you cannot become this much stagnant. But yes, do not just overhear that, overlook that, value that.
Okay. So, like just keep this topic aside. I have a one question related to this language. So, my question is to you, like, what is the one biggest challenge you have faced throughout your English journey?
Biggest challenge, I can say, yeah, it used to be my biggest challenge. That was the fear of speaking something specifically in English in front of gents, in front of gents, that I have overcome. Getting into that, unless or until you get into that, I don't think that you are going to overcome that and you're going to get the riddance. And literally I did so, and I'm not bragging about this, because 1.5 year ago I had been facing these kind of inhibitions, speaking in front of gents, and because there is a little discomfort level if it is the
Always.
gents you're connecting with, you're speaking with, whether on video call, whether in person as well. So on video calls, meaning speaking with someone online, so there I am super confident. But talking about in person, so hardly it happens, because although my school is English medium, but many times the peers and the colleagues, they switch into Hindi. So it has been my biggest challenge to be really meek and submissive. And I used to be feeling like suppressed pressure and the kind of formidable fear to speak in front of gents, specifically in English. I used to be very, shyful personality back then, meaning 1.5 year ago, 2, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. And literally I overcame that.
Now transform yourself.
Yeah.
And which year did you start like your English journey? Exactly, like if you have to.
Yeah, actually, it's been 4 years when I initiated this journey of making videos. But that time I was very raw, a mature, tyro, and I had a huge fear. Meaning, I think I told you earlier as well, when both of us are on audio call, that I had two kind of emotions, and it was quite contradictory. One side, I had a huge fear, formidable fear with the language, and in conversely, I had the huge interest, attachment with the language. So 4 years ago, I pushed myself forward. I just kindled that ignition to do something, to make videos and put it on YouTube. And this is how I just embarked this journey. But that time also I was underconfident, not confident like this way. I have become this much confident and magnified by this confidence level with the practice of speaking. And last year I spoke with so many gents.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So Mahima, any other questions for me? Any queries?
No, no, Tanji, like no, no, that's all from my side actually.
Okay, so let me know, how did you like the topic actually? Because I was also very new. I heard about this hedonic adaptation, but when I, went through, okay, this is the thing. And we really have been, dealing with that, and we somewhere dealt with that, such situations, because we do have such unfathomable desires, wishes, and not each and every wishes is going to be fulfilled, right?
Right. That was a really beautiful topic, I would say, because coming with like a new ideas or the topic and the thought which we can discuss over that, right? So I feel like we think out of the box because normally when we interact, we always talk about like, leisure time, what's your hobbies and all. So we all fed up with talking like that, right? So it's
Yeah, right.
I can say it's best when you are coming with a new such topic and where you are interacting with others and asking their opinion and sharing your thoughts. So it's a beautiful.
Yes, yes, it
I
is.
really liked it.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, somewhere it helps you to provoke your thoughts. It's a kind of, critical thinking. What more you can think, what more you can dig it out from your mind and just put it into the words. So it's a nice way, nice
Yeah,
form to be practicing.
yeah, like actually brainstorming. But usually it's not happen,
Yeah,
but you
right.
are the exceptional, I can say that.
Kind of. I can't say. Yeah. Okay, Mahima, then let's then call it a day. Okay. And
Yeah,
thank you so much for your
it was
precious
nice.
time. Yeah.
It's my pleasure actually, and it was nice speaking with you. I really enjoyed our conversation, and
Thank you.
yeah, and have a wonderful evening ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed connecting with you. Thank you. And definitely we'll meet again.